The scene begins with an intriguing silence, as the atmosphere hints at the start of a thrilling turn of events. A calm yet tense moment unfolds, setting the stage for what's to come. There's big gossip. The excited chatter spreads, as everyone eagerly tunes in for the latest scoop. 7 major rumors. The names Zhang Haoshan and the mysterious, Bigossup 2 feet dominate the buzz, leaving everyone wondering. The cryptic words hint at deeper mysteries, an air of confusion and curiosity lingers. A bustling cityscape captures the vibrant energy of the scene. The characters navigate through their stories amid the chaos. A pause in the action highlights a moment of suspense, as if the calm before the storm. Wait a second, am I part of the gossip too? A humorous self-reflection breaks the tension, adding a playful twist. A fleeting scene passes by, leaving a trace of mystery that the audience can't ignore. The tension peaks as visual cues hint at underlying drama brewing in the shadows. A quiet interlude focuses on subtle character reactions, each expression speaking volumes. Is that Chen Yuan? A sharp observation grabs attention. Chen Yuan's casual outfit and carefree demeanor starkly contrast the rumors swirling around him. The bustling world around Chen Yuan comes to a standstill, highlighting his central role in this story. A bold introduction disrupts the moment. Hello, Chen Yuan. I'm Shen Shui. Are you interested in becoming an internet celebrity? The proposition hangs in the air. Chen Yuan's hesitation is palpable, his thoughts racing as he processes this sudden offer. Sorry, I'm not interested. A decisive rejection. Chen Yuan's firm tone surprises Shen Shui. Shen Shui ponders. Has he already signed with another company? Or is it something deeper? She resolves to try another tactic. Please wait, Chen Yuan. Shen Shui calls out, her voice filled with determination. She highlights her company's legitimacy and attractive salary offers. Her tone becomes persuasive. We have the backing of Mr. Yan, the invincible tycoon who dominates the Shark platform. Quote. But if you don't sign with us, be careful of getting blacklisted. Her words carry both promise and threat, upping the stakes. Chen Yuan's inner thoughts swirl. Why are professional women so annoying? And again with Mr. Yan. They don't even realize that I am Mr. Yan. Quote. A moment of silence lets the audience absorb the gravity of Chen Yuan's secret identity. The world shifts to another perspective, as unseen forces begin to move behind the scenes. The screen fades into another quiet yet suspenseful moment, signaling a transition in the narrative. The pace slows as Chen Yuan reflects on recent events, his expression unreadable yet intense. What? Haven't thought about it yet? The narrative switches gears, leaving a lingering question unanswered. Shadows of conflict begin to rise, teasing the audience with upcoming drama. A heated confrontation draws near, as tempers flare and emotions run high. A loud outburst interrupts the flow. You crazy woman, come back now. The voice echoes, filled with frustration. The scene erupts into chaos, with unresolved tensions pulling everyone in different directions. Her group. Her. Competing with me, I'll show them what I'm made of. A bold declaration adds fuel to the fire. The stakes rise as the story pivots toward the brewing rivalry. Elsewhere, a fatherly conversation unfolds, carrying the weight of family struggles and sacrifices. Ruo Yu. This time I'm just meeting the Ha family's children. Let's consider it a new friendship. The father's calm tone contrasts the tension brewing elsewhere. The spotlight shifts to Ruo Yu, who seems lost in her thoughts. Where are you, Ruo Yu? A voice calls out, breaking her reverie. Ruo Yu hesitates, torn between her own desires and her family's expectations. A phone call interrupts her thoughts. Once you arrive, let me know your location. I'll be waiting. Quote. Ruo Yu's father delivers a heartfelt plea. Stay calm, Ruo Yu. Consider it helping your family. A moment of quiet resolve washes over Ruo Yu as she contemplates her next steps. The setting shifts. As the characters prepare for a pivotal meeting, the air is filled with anticipation. I understand, Dad. Ruo Yu's voice trembles with mixed emotions as she reluctantly agrees. The screen fades to Ruo Yu stepping out with a determined expression, preparing herself for the encounter. The grandeur of the Ha family estate comes into view, a stark reminder of the stakes involved. Ha is waiting for you in meeting room 305. Please follow me, an attendant says, ushering Ruo Yu inside. Inside the room, the Ha family members exchange knowing glances. The Xiao family's daughter is truly impressive, one remarks slyly. But too bad, another whispers with a smirk. She'll soon be a pawn in the Ha family's plans. Ruo Yu enters, her confidence masking the turmoil beneath the surface. Eyes meet, tension hangs in the air, and subtle power dynamics play out as the meeting begins. A servant announces the arrival of Mr. Xiao. Xiaogang, make tea for your uncle. We'll soon be family, declares Mr. Ha with a boisterous laugh. The conversation flows, but hidden motives and unspoken agreements linger under the surface. Here is the equity transfer agreement, Mr. Ha announces, sliding the contract forward. The Ha family will provide 100 million to the Xiao family's struggling Yuanhang group, in exchange for a 20% stake in Xiao Ruo Yu's hand in marriage to Ha Xiaogang, Mr. Ha finishes, his voice brimming with authority. Stunned silence fills the room. The true weight of the arrangement begins to sink in for Ruo Yu. The final installment will be transferred once Ruo Yu gives birth to the Ha family's grandson. Mr. Ha adds coldly. What? Marriage? A child? That's impossible. Ruo Yu's voice shakes with disbelief and anger. Her defiance shocks the room. Are you selling me for money? She demands, her voice trembling with indignation. Calm down, Ruo Yu, her father pleads, but his words only fuel her frustration. I don't understand. Why should your business failures dictate my life? She cries out, her voice breaking. You don't know the truth about Ha Xiaogang. His vices are endless. I will never marry him, she declares, her resolve unwavering. The tension boils over, her father snapping. The Xiao family is in crisis. And you only think of yourself? Quote. Hurt and frustrated, Ruo Yu fires back. I'm only thinking of myself. How did it come to this? Quote. Her father softens, his tone pleading. Ruo Yu, Dad is doing this for the family. You've always been sensible. But her mother intervenes. Mom begs you. Ruo Yu, think of your poor mother. She kneels, her desperation evident. Ruo Yu, overwhelmed, rushes to help her mother. Mom, don't do this. Get up. Quote. Mom won't get up unless you agree, her mother says tearfully. The room is thick with emotional blackmail. Fine, Ruo Yu whispers, broken. Whatever you say, I'll do it. Her father immediately shifts to comfort mode. That's my good daughter. Don't take my earlier words to heart. With Ruo Yu's reluctant consent, the contract is signed. Let's finalize everything, Mr. Ha declares with satisfaction. The weight of the agreement hangs over Ruo Yu as the meeting concludes. Her future has been decided against her will. In the quiet aftermath, Ruo Yu's inner turmoil is palpable as she reflects on the path ahead. Meanwhile, Chen Yuan, unaware of Ruo Yu's plight, is preparing to face challenges of his own. The narrative shifts as the screen transitions, leaving viewer eager to see how the intertwined fates of the characters unfold. As the meeting ends, the Ha family members exchange triumphant glances. Their plans seem to be falling perfectly into place. Ruo Yu walks out of the room, her expression a mix of resignation and defiance, as if bracing herself for the challenges ahead. Meanwhile, Chen Yuan's name begins to surface in unexpected places, with whispers about his identity spreading rapidly. A flashback reveals Chen Yuan's frustration. Why is it that no matter how genuine I am, I'm always betrayed? Is this my fate? Quote. Determined to take control of his destiny, Chen Yuan begins to use his hidden power and wealth in ways no one expects. Back at the Xiu family home, Ruo Yu's father speaks with a hint of relief. Finally, some hope for Yuan Hang Group. Ruo Yu sits alone in her room, the weight of her decision pressing heavily on her. She wonders if she'll ever regain control of her life. Her thoughts are interrupted by a text. The sender is unknown, but the message is clear. Not all battles need to be fought alone. A mysterious figure watches from a distance. Their intentions unclear, but their focus firmly on Ruo Yu in the events unfolding. In another part of the city, Chen Yuan's calculated steps begin to disrupt the Ha family's plans. His actions draw attention, and whispers of his true identity start to circulate among the powerful elite. The narrative shifts to the Ha family estate, where an unexpected guest arrives, catching everyone off guard. The atmosphere turns tense as Chen Yuan steps into the spotlight, his presence commanding and unshakable. He locks eyes with Mr. Ha, his voice calm yet firm. You are playing a dangerous game, and I'm here to set things straight. The room falls silent. The weight of Chen Yuan's words is enough to unsettle even the most composed individuals. A battle of wits begins, as Chen Yuan carefully dismantles the Ha family's confidence with his knowledge and calculated moves. Ruo Yu watches from the sidelines, her emotions a whirlwind of confusion and hope. Could this be her chance at freedom? Chen Yuan's presence disrupts the Ha family's plans. This is not how things will go, he declares, his voice steady and commanding. The tension peaks as Mr. Ha, for the first time, finds himself on the defensive. Ruo Yu steps forward, finding courage she didn't know she had. I won't let you decide my life for me any longer, she says. Chen Yuan turns to her, a faint smile playing on his lips. Together, we can change this. The narrative crescendos as alliances are formed, secrets are revealed, and the Ha family's dominance is called into question. A new chapter begins, as Chen Yuan and Ruo Yu prepare to take control of their destinies, vowing to challenge the status quo. The city's skyline becomes the backdrop for their resolve, signaling the start of a transformative journey. The camera pans out, leaving viewer with a sense of anticipation for what lies ahead. And so, the stage is set for an epic battle of wills, where the fight for freedom and justice promises to be nothing short of extraordinary. The cityscape looms in the distance, a quiet moment before the storm. Inside the Xiu family home, unease hangs thick in the air. Decisions made earlier continue to weigh heavily on everyone. Ruo Yu gazes out her window, her mind racing as she contemplates the events that have spiraled out of control. Chen Yuan, on the other side of the city, strategizes his next move, determined. He knows the stakes are higher than ever. A montage reveals Chen Yuan's calculated actions, each step designed to undermine the Ha family's grip. The power dynamics begin to shift as whispers of Chen Yuan's influence spread among the elite. At the Ha estate, Mr. Ha reacts with fury to the growing challenges. His determination to maintain control only grows stronger. Meanwhile, Ruo Yu receives an unexpected visitor with vital information. Their cryptic words hint at an opportunity for liberation. Are you ready to take back control? The visitor asks, their words stirring resolve in Ruo Yu. Chen Yuan continues to disrupt the Ha family's plans, each move more daring than the last. His presence at a high-profile event raises eyebrows, as rumors about his true identity continue to swirl. The Ha family begins to feel the pressure, cracks appearing in their once dominant empire. Chen Yuan's strategies grow bolder, his determination unwavering as he takes the fight directly to his adversaries. Inspired by his actions, Ruo Yu starts to formulate her own plan, determined to rewrite her destiny. The tension builds as preparations for a critical meeting take shape, where everything will come to a head. Chen Yuan and Ruo Yu arrive at the meeting, their united front commanding immediate attention. The Ha family members exchange uneasy glances, realizing they may have underestimated their opponents. The room fills with tension as the conversation turns into a battle of wills, each side refusing to back down. Chen Yuan's voice cuts through the silence. "This ends here," he declares, his confidence unshakable. Mr. Ha hesitates, his authority challenged for the first time in years. "You've made a mistake thinking you could manipulate everyone," Chen Yuan says, delivering a devastating blow to their plans. The Xiao family watches, stunned, as Chen Yuan dismantles the Ha family's carefully constructed schemes. Ruo Yu seizes the moment to speak up. "I won't be part of this game any longer," she says, her voice steady and resolute. Chen Yuan delivers the final blow, presenting irrefutable evidence against the Ha family. The room falls silent. The power dynamic irreversibly shifted.